Hi boys and girls, it's Miss Gravel and I'm back talking to you about the branches of government. As you know, by watching the news, there's a lot of stuff going on with the government and you're probably wondering what all of it means. So today we're just going to break it down a little bit in our first session and talk about the different branches of the government. So here I have my beautiful artwork. I drew a tree with 3 branches. And we're going to talk about the first branch of government, which is the executive branch. And the executive branch involves the president. So the executive branch, you have the President of the United States, you've got the governor of each state. So like we have the governor of Arizona, which is Governor Ducey. Every state has a governor. You've got the mayor. So we have a mayor of each city. So the mayor of our city. And then you've got the law enforcement. So here they enforce the laws in the executive branch. So these are all the important people that make sure that everything that's happening at every level is being taken care of. Next, you have the judicial branch. The judicial branch, which is really hard to say, try to say that like 3 times fast, judicial. This is where you have your judges. And this is where when people get in trouble with the law, they have to go before a judge, and the judge will listen to all the evidence, and then they have to decide whether or not they're guilty or they're innocent. So here you have judges. They decide if laws are fair. You got to make sure laws are fair for everybody and nobody's getting special treatment. They have to be equal and they have to be constitutional. So we've got the executive branch, the judicial branch, and now we have the legislative branch. Under the legislative branch, you have the senators, and the representatives of each state. You have the national state for the nation and the state. So you've got senators and representatives for the nation, which is all of the United States, and then also for each individual state. So when they get together up at the executive level, there's a lot of people all in a room deciding all of these things. Everybody has a say. You've got your city council. And your city council is made up of members of your community who come together and they talk about issues and they decide what to do with those issues. And then you have the people that actually make the laws. So at the legislative branch, they make the laws. Those then go up to the executive branch where they decide whether or not to enact those laws. All of these people are elected by the people, which when you get older, so like your moms, your dads, your grandmas, your grandpas, and when you turn 18, you register to vote and you get a say in who you put into these places. So there are 3 levels of government. You've got your United States government, which oversees the entire country, all 50 states. You've got your state government, so that's your governor, and then you've got your local government, so that's our mayor, our city council, all of the people that make our little town what it is. And then all of these people are held accountable by what you call a checks and balance system. So like your teachers hold you accountable for what you do and your mom and dad hold you accountable, there are people that make sure that all of these branches are working together to do what's best for our country. And that's called checks and balances. And that means not one branch is more important than the other. They all work together to do what needs to be done to make our country run smoothly. So this is just the first lesson that we're going to talk about with the branches of government. I'm going to break it down further next week, and we'll talk about local government and state government. But for now, I've included some links for you to go to read about it, learn about it, maybe play some games, take some quizzes on the different branches of government. So I will see you next time. Thank you.